And there's the garbage truck. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Never End Podcast. The podcast open to everyone, especially me, because there'll be no more wood banging on things anymore because I took care of it, God damn it. And there will be squeaky chair, though. My name is Luke. I'm your host of the Never Open Podcast, and with me, as always, it's Mr. Andy. Say hello, Mr. Andy.
Hey, man. So like last week we had this weird banging noise going on all the time. So that's what you're talking about. Just for people that are only tuning in,
that is what I'm talking
for nights 9 and 10 of Best of Super
episode.
Juniors. So it's weird. We do have, like, one of our G1 episodes. It's like the middle of the G1 tournament. It's like our most popular episode, and it's like,
why that one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Why not the first one or the last one? Yeah, all right.
I don't know why.
Wow. People were really wanting to... Nothing controversial happened either. I don't know, man. And there's that garbage truck. But, yeah, we're going to talk about nights 9 and 10 of the Best of the Super Juniors 32. And we love recording on my Tuesday mornings, which... in case none of you have realized by now, is garbage day.
Oh, yeah? You only mentioned it 3 times. I had no idea.
I want everyone to start taking a drink every time I mention that, so that I guess get me nice and fucking plateaued by the time we get to night 10. Anyway, there's ways people can contact and interact with the garbage man. I mean, with us if they wish to. We're on the Blue Sky. I am at Grumpy2EB. Mr. Guys at Drewster Tweets. Collectively, we are at neveropenpod.bluesky.social. If you want to send us a written or voice email, you can do that too. neveropenpod@gmail.com. Also, if you've got any of that Sasha Banks money, kick it our way. We have a Teespring store where you can buy merch that'll make you look never as fuck. Also, you can see me do this whole intro and the rest of the show, by the way. And you can see Mr. Andy at various points on YouTube. Look us up, Never Open Podcast on YouTube. Hi. Like, share, subscribe. Hello. Also, on the other stuff, if you want to give us like a review or a star rating and things, hey, that helps too. Thank you, guys. Bye. Love you. Bye. See ya. Bye. Thank you. Bye.
All right. I got the rest of the show. I'm going to tell you all about night 9 and 10. And I moved some tree branches over next to the window here so we could like.
I have taken care of that, so there'll be no more wood. I got the thingies and I clipped them branches down. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I don't like heights either. So it was a big deal for me. All right, everyone, please give me that sympathy.
Oh my God, my eyes just rolled out of my head. They're laying on the floor over there. Good Lord. We're here to talk about wrestling, Luke.
He mentions the tree of the garbage man one more fucking time.
Best of Super Juniors 32 is what we're here to talk about. And
where are we for night 9?
Night 9 is at a place called Yogo Arthur Himeji. And this is a crazy venue because instead of being a gray box, it's a black box. And it appears to be sold the fuck out. I don't see any empty chairs, and every spot where a chair could be, there's somebody sitting in it.
It is a black box, isn't it? No, you're right. It's a black venue, but it does not give you the vibe of Dark City. It actually looks like a proper place where people
have the lights on. At these gymnasiums, they never turn the lights off unless someone is up to something. Then we'll talk about that. But I mean, like, they always have the lights up, which is a fun juxtaposition we never talk about in New Japan, is that sometimes, like, the product looks different. Almost every time you watch it, the product looks a little different because they're in a different venue and the lighting will be different. They'll have it darked out. They won't have it darked out. Load-bearing skeletons in the aisle one week, maybe not the next week. And so I like that about New Japan. It makes it feel less... the same thing every time, and every other wrestling product does everything they can to look the same for every single show.
Yeah, it's gonna sound like I'm shitting on them, but AEW, WWE shows look like they got their uniform thing or whatever, but I can't tell any of the fucking arenas apart ever, right. Unless they're in the friggin' ECW Hammerstein little room thing. I don't know any of them. Could give them any name and tell me you're in any city, and I'd be like, yeah, okay, I believe you. Maybe the one exception, at least in AEW's case, because I haven't watched WWE in a while, it would be like the Jaguars' home in Florida.
Oh, right.
I'd be able to tell they're there. That's about it. But yeah, every place, you're right, has a different feel here. And we're going to start with A block action on night 9. It is Ninja Mac, the only person in the tournament that's not allowed to even Stevens with everybody else. Because I guess someone's going to be the loser. Fortunately, it's Ninja Mac.
So I was thinking about the booking of these shows and thinking about what you were going to say and how you're going to continue to complain that people are close in points. You usually complain that somebody loses every match, and you know they're going to lose every match. And this year, they didn't do that at all with either block. And I know that you're saying, oh, they did it with both blocks, but like, that's kind of cool. There's nobody getting buried in this tournament.
Yeah.
Except Chumpy and Kenta Satos.
Yeah, Chumpy gets buried, and then we have to have like 3 matches of fucking red shoes. Like, get out of here.
That's heat, brother.
That's yeah, we'll get to that. But it's Ninja Mac on 4 points versus Clark Connors on 6. There is the cheer off, and no one really wins that the cheer off. The refs,
even Steven cheer off.
Fuck this night. Let's go to night 10. All right, so it doesn't happen that often, but you watch enough junior matches in a row, which we have. One of these is about to happen. You know, when you run the rope, someone ducks, the other one jumps over. Well, Ninja Mac gets his leg clipped.
And that's bad too.
It did.
Danger spots. I hate that.
Yeah. And because of that, the next move, which is done on purpose, doesn't look quite as cool as it should have, because the next time they bounce off the ropes, or Cloners bounce off the ropes, it's a mid-air pounce to get Mac out of the ring. So I like how Clark's doing different sorts of pounces in this whole tournament. That was one of the cool ones, or maybe it would have if the leg clip didn't happen. It happened. All right, that's fine. Whatever. Ninja Mac goes bowling, but he chops Clark when he gets Wheel-san out. Mac reverses an attempt to send him into the ring post and sends Clark into it. Then Clark goes. Then he goes at Clark with a fucking ninja star and shit. Got a friggin' ninja star, and he's going out with shurikens and stuff like. And then it's
that was so funny.
Oh my god! You know that thing where in wrestling, like, it's a no DQ match, anything goes, and you're just like, why don't you just bring a gun? Because it's no disqualification, you know, or a knife or something, you know, something stupid like that. Well, Ninja Mac's like, well, why don't we just bring a ninja star out? Anyway, no one gets hit with that ninja star, thankfully, but it is funny. But then it's nunchucks versus tire. And
that's fun.
I like it. Then Clark, he gets Ninja Mac fully in the gut with the tire. Sakamoto looks like a fucking idiot because he's not laying out or anything. He's just watching this going, I know this is not the finish, so I'm just going to watch and accept this like an idiot. Someone gets DQ'd on these nights, and it's fucking bullshit when Sakamoto is just watching this fucking crap. I mean, I say it was crap. I liked it. I'm entertained. I'm having fun. But Sakamoto is
Super Juniors.
Yeah, me too. All right. Sorry. Don't say it's crap, Luke. It's not. Right.
This particular aspect that you're discussing, you feel isn't that great. And I get it. It's okay.
Sakamoto looks like an idiot, but then they're back in the ring finally. Gore and No Chaser, and Clark Connors wins. He's now on 8 points. Ninja Mac well and truly eliminated, still on 4 points.
Okay, so I have that he has 6 points here because I looked it up. So I'm pretty sure he ends up 6 points, and Connors has 8 here. I think that he's effectively eliminated on the next night. So like this is like, yeah, he could still maybe win or get up there with, well, no, because he has 2 more matches, right? And the top is 10 at this point. So, but people also get mathematically eliminated, and we will not be going over that. So, just to let everybody know. But the next match, Luke, I like that match a lot. I thought the shuriken thing was funny because it took him a second. I feel like somebody did this. Like, he threw it at the ring, you know, like at Clark Connors, the shurikens, a couple of them. And then they the camera pans away from that action for a second, and then all of a sudden it goes back and there's one stuck in the ring apron. Like he ran over there and did that real quick, which I think is what happened. That was fun. But anyway, next, Luke, we have we have Teton, my favorite wrestler, versus Show. And I was like, all right, here we go. I want Show to kill Teton. And so here we go. Show's coming out, and he's already got Teton in a headlock, and they fight on the outside, and then
That's
the
a
bell
deep
rings.
Kanemaru gambit. Like,
Yeah.
whoa.
This is pre-gambit, you know what I mean? I was like, I like that. And then the bell rings, and Teton runs wild, and he gets a big shine.
Yeah.
And he's about to do a big dive, and then lights out. Yujiro turn the lights off, and they come back on, and he has helped kill Teton while they were out, and that's great, man. Do you remember when House of Torture first showed up, and it was always Kurgan Hall, and the lights would go out, and they come back on, everyone's dead, and then Dick Togo would just come sauntering out through the tunnel, which always made me laugh, because they'd be like, what? No one knew? How did it happen? How? Oh, it was him, you know? And it's like, every time. It's the same thing. I like that.
Smug grin on his face. Like, yeah, it was me. Like he farted in an elevator and he's not ashamed.
And then this is great. So I guess in this match, if Sho loses, he's eliminated. So maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe you're right. Ninja Mac was eliminated in the last match, maybe. So, but Sho brabs Teton after hitting a bunch of suplexes, and I'm like, yeah, he's brabbing him. So funny.
I know, what a douchebag.
So then Sho gets the wrench. He's about to swing into Teton. Teton's like, and does this stupid fucking Matrix thing. And then he takes out Yujiro and gets a big dive, the one that he wanted earlier that he didn't get because of the lights out. And then it's really funny because Yujiro just hits Teton with a chair, and Sho almost wins right here. And I'm like, all right. Sho's like, oh, I'm not done with the brab. And he brabs him again. That was great. He gets to the ropes, but Yujiro distracts Sakamoto, so he doesn't see him get the rope spot or the rope break. And so Teton clumsily gets out of the hold. And then, low blow. Sho hits Teton with a chair again. And then power breaker, I guess is what we're calling this, because it's like a power bomb backbreaker. Yeah. And Sho wins. And now Steven is even.
That's it. That is true. And now we have two gentlemen next. Oh, that's a... Dude, I saw this match and I was like, well... If Sho, like, they're not going to eliminate Sho from all possibilities already, are they? Like, that's not going to happen. So yeah, I kind of knew Sho was winning, but I also knew he was beating Teton. So I was both happy for myself and for you, especially.
Yeah, fuck Teton. Maybe like he was going to hit him in the head with a chair. You didn't know. Maybe he was going to take his mask and throw it in the trash. You know. Maybe a good time. Maybe for next match. That'd be great.
Yeah, maybe. All right, we're back into A block action. Oh. And we've got Akira on 6 points and Robbie X also on 6 points. So, all right. Then we got strikes by both men to start, and Robbie X, he's raking the eyes. Oh, all right. We got our heel for the match. He gets kicked in the face and dived on for his troubles, though. Akira is sent into the ring post by Robbie X, and Robbie, he makes Akira sit down. Sit down, young man. And then he sets up another chair. He does a cool flip off one chair and then lands on Akira. Actually, not like...
I like that.
Yeah, it looked great, but it looked like one of them got crunched. Cool. That's why I watch wrestling. There's a drop kick to the face as well by Robbie X. And then Robbie, like an asshole, he fucking... fish hooks Akira.
Oh, like, that's against the rules.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The ref doesn't like that.
That's against the law.
No, it's frowned upon. Akira fires back with like a quick double stomp. It's a move that he likes to pull out really quickly, isn't it? Get the guy down. Oh, quick, just jump on him. There's a cross body for 2. Then Aloha Akira. This is what Walker calls it when he does the Cobb-like standing moonsault. So I like that. So it's giving you a bit of a reminder of Cobb. I can't believe he's in WWE, man.
He points to the sky like Cobb's dead, though. He like points to the sky like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like Cobb's, well, I guess he's dead to Akira. He's definitely
dead to peace, TJP. Jeff Cobb, killed by TJP's wife for being a bitch.
That's amazing.
Oh my god, Robbie. He's not going to be outdone there. He gets a shooting star on Akira. Robbie starts raking the back. Simple heel stuff sometimes it just works a treat.
He's good at it. He's got that mean, like, evil looking face, you know. Yeah. He looks like if you went to a bar and he was sitting at the end of the bar, He's might try to fight you for no reason. So just
he's got a glass account.
I mean, I just said fight, but it was Clark Connors that tried to glass a cunt. So remember that? That was nuts.
I do. But he's from the UK. He's got to bottle someone. It's a thing. Like there's some great reversals, but Robbie, he hits a Liger bomb. I love seeing that in Robbie X matches. There's some more awesome back and forth reversals, but Akira, he traps Robbie X with the Grand Tarantula, and Robbie X has no choice. This is one of those submission moves that when he gets it on, looks like it fucking kills people, and people aren't holding on first. They tapping almost straight away. So
yeah, move's getting over. Thought that was good.
Yeah, I like it.
Well,
and then usually I'm like, because I didn't watch this live, I'm like, all right, just to shave a minute or two off, I'll just skip to the next match. Good thing I didn't do that this time, because Clark Connors runs out and he starts beating the shit out of Francesco Akira because he's got him next. And Connors wants to win that match. So he wraps a small little chain around his fist and just starts pummeling him and then takes him out the back for more of a beating. Akira now on 8 points, Robbie X on 6 points.
That lets us know, too, that we're going to get Mega Face Akira in their match, which is that's a big Best of Super Juniors thing. We get Mega Face Akira sometimes, and so that'll be great. But I was interested in that match. I thought it was decent. I thought it was not as good as I was expecting, but I feel that way about a lot of matches on this show. I feel like that this is one of those shows where you watch it and the boys are feeling it. They are tired. It's a long night. It's been a long tournament and we're getting towards the end, and we'll talk about 2 matches that I absolutely loved on this night, but a lot of them were just kind of like, let's just get this over with and not get hurt. So, next we have Mal versus Robbie Eagles, and Robbie Eagles doesn't really have matches like that. He's not going to have a bad match. No. He is the Shingo of the juniors division in a lot in but these two run the ropes, and Mal shows Robbie his inflation trick, and he does his own chant. And Robbie gets real mad. You're not allowed to chant. I am the only chanter, So Mal puts a hold on while he's doing his puffer fish impression, And we get Mal square. We get Mal square, Mal square, from the crowd. That was really fun. So, because that's his gimmick apparently, is that he is the squarest wrestler out there. Because when he puffs up, he looks like SpongeBob. So. Does he live in a pineapple under the sea? I don't know. But Robbie gets some kicks in and does his chant because he is the chanter. And Robbie tries a corner lariat and gets kicked in the fucking face. We have a goofy, funny Superman pin from Mal for 2. I think he won. That's how he won that tag match, maybe. Because I know we've seen that. Remember, he was in a tag match, and I think that the one you hated, I think that was the one. Or no, he won. That was a super kick because you got mad about that. That's what it was. So I remember things by how mad Luke got or didn't get about them. So. Hey,
like this, no memory. This pissed
like it's mnemonic device is what you call it. But anyway, so I noticed that both these guys are bandana guys. Every night, Mal has had a different color bandana in his pocket sticking out. I don't know how it doesn't fall out, but they start fighting over the bandanas a little bit. A little bandana heat going on between these guys, So Robbie puts on the Ernest the Cat Miller special, and that's when he grabs not a banana, a bandana. But that was disgusting. You can't fuck with someone else's bandana when you have bandana. Then you're self-hating bandana guy. But anyway, it's hard to say. But we see Mal's Canadian splash from a different angle, and he doesn't make the crazy noise. And I'm like, damn it! I need to know how he's doing it. We will learn on night 10 how he does it. I slowed it down and I saw it. So anyway, we get a kick fight and they knock each other both to one knee. And Chumpy Jr., who is reffing this match, he gets to do the cutter spot. And, Chumpy Sr. is very upset about this. But they fight to the top rope after that. And we get a 619 style kick from Robbie. And Walker just yells, "Hiya!" He does that. Walker also let us know on this night or the next night that Chumpy Jr.'s time in New Japan is almost up. He said that. So I don't know what Chumpy Jr.'s real name is because I don't care to learn it. It's way funnier to call him Chumpy Jr. in my opinion. But apparently he's wrapping up with New Japan. So maybe he's got a big, maybe he really is a threat.
Going to start him?
Right. He's going to start him. Yes.
Yeah, you know what he wants to do.
That's amazing. I was thinking something way less funny. That's way funnier. But anyway,
go look at some butts, you see. Some lady bums.
Oh man, they're on the top rope for a long time fighting before something finally happens. Super side slam for Mao. He wins. He's on 8 points, and Robbie's on 6.
I thought Robbie was going to die in that finish. I was like, what the fuck? I like this match, but why is Mao on 8? Like, why not Robbie Eagles? Why? What are we doing? What are we doing here? I didn't like that finish. I'm sorry. It was a good move and stuff, but I wanted Robbie to win. So, fuck Mao. And you'll remember that. No, it's fine.
What'd you say? Just bounced off me. Whatever you said just bounced off me.
I really like this, but I just wanted Eagles to beat Mao. Why does Mao need 8 points?
Because he's got to get to 10, Luke.
Why does he get to 10 on his first best of Super Juniors, but Dragon Dia on his first gets like fucking 2 points? Like, what is the
Dragon
deal there?
Dia was a replacement, and Mao was planned to be here. That's why.
Well,
so,
you can plan to have
Dragon
him get
Dia,
2 points.
He didn't get 2 points this year, did he? They're really they want to make nice with Dragon Gate and DDT, man. And I like this. Mao's great.
Well, Robbie X is also a replacement, and he's on 6 points, so he did better than Brian as well. You shut up. Anyway.
But who is a replacement for Bushi, right? Bushi was going to get 6 points, 8 points. That's reasonable. That
sounds like the general, like, usual kind of Bushi score, doesn't it? Anyway, next we've got A block action. It is Dragon Dia on 6, and Vegeta also on 6. In fact, Vegeta is almost never allowed to get anything more. He ran his first 3, and he's lost everything so far since then. Dragon Dia, he wins a freaking slap fight. Wow. Then there's an awesome mid-air drop kick by Vegeta. He catches Dragon Dia perfectly on that. It's awesome. There's a knee-on-knee collision as well. Like, Dia goes to do a move on top of Vegeta, and both their knees, the sets of knees collide. I'm like, ouch. That looks like it fucking hurt. Sorry, guys. Like, just be careful here. There's lots of great reversals here, and then a German by Vegeta. Dia tries to flip out of it. At least it looked like he tried to flip out of it and just landed on his front. So it's almost like a release belly to belly suplex, but a German suplex. And
we were just talking about this, right?
Yeah, and it can't be a mistake because he does it again, Vegeta, the next night.
It's the thing where it's like somebody's like, oh, I'm going to sell your German suplex big time, so I'm going to do a flip and then land on my front. It's like not nearly the impact. We were just talking about that the other day, last episode, the one before. We were talking about, like, listen, wrestlers, don't you dare land on your front. You better land right here on your neck, or I don't like it. And this is one of those situations.
Because it doesn't look as cool, and then you make me feel like you're a wuss that can't take the German properly. So, Dragon Dia.
You are fucking wuss. I don't agree with that. I think he's very tough and capable of taking ridiculous bumps. I just think wrestlers think this is cooler, and I don't agree. So,
I'm very thin, and I don't weigh that much, and I could probably do this for you. Yeah, don't do that. No.
They always take it that way off the top rope too, and it's like you already took all the danger out of the move. It's like. I don't want anybody to get hurt. So
I don't want you to get hurt, Dragon Dia, but I want you to look like you got hurt.
Yeah.
All right. Damn straight. Anyway, there's a drop kick Frankenstein kind of thing for Dia. He gets that for 2. He's going for the DDT on Vegeta, but no, Vegeta catches him. German bridging suplex. Oh, awesome. There's a reptilian, which is like this super kind of Rana thing that Dia does. No, he gets caught. Vegeta just kind of picks him up. Thrill ride by Vegeta. It's not that long a match, actually. 8 points now to Vegeta. Hey, whoa.
Why has he got 8? Mao only has 8.
Why does Vegeta, the young guy, get 8 points, but Robbie Eagles is on 6? Like, come on.
Because Robbie is not the future of New Japan. That's
why. Robbie to win more.
I
Fuck
know,
off.
man. Yeah,
An
but
Aussie
it's
thing,
not.
get out of here.
That's not what he's there for. So
I know,
he's there
I
to
know.
make everyone look awesome. So
Yeah.
I do have a comment about this match, though. So Fujita did the knees up in this match, right? And I had complained about that last episode or the episode before about like every match has a fucking knees up in it, and then they do 2 shows with no knees up. That's what it was. It was 2 episodes ago I mentioned it for like nights 5 and 6, right? And then they didn't do it at all in nights 7 and 8. And then here it's been a little it's just a few times they do it. So I feel like that was like everybody had the idea to do that one night just for no reason. And then Gato was like, listen, guys, we got to stop it with the knees up stuff. So nobody did it.
And then Gato had to be like, look,
somebody
do it.
can do it. Yeah, it's like, that's pretty funny. I like
organize amongst yourselves, like which 2 matches tonight can do the fucking knees up.
That's what it is. So, which I appreciate that. Clearly, there's conversations being had, which I like. So anyway, we have Kevin Naito versus Ishimori. And Ishimori is muscular, and Kevin Knight is muscular. And they are like, listen, I am the muscular. Flip it. They aren't doing the mouth thing because they don't have to do that. They just stand there. And do the like look at you thing with
which way's
abs.
the beach, man?
Yeah, there you go. They each flex in each other's face, but Ishimori gets the final word, which I appreciate. Yeah. And Chumpy Jr. is still out here, and I don't know what I'm going to do if Marty isn't reffing the
like 3 matches in a row. Like,
he's finishing up his time here, so they're going to work him to the bone, I guess, before he leaves. But.
Gonna be working with a bone at stardom too.
So, oh my god, Ishimori gets the shoulder breaker right away and takes it to the outside. And we see Ishimori take off the pad, but this time it's on hard cam. They don't have a guy like going, "Hey," like watching him do it with the camera right there. So, he tries a spinning boner lock, but Kevin literally reverses him power move style and hits a backbreaker for 2. That was cool. Yeah. I like that. He literally made him go backwards and hit a backbreaker. So Kevin gets a plancha to the floor and some flippy flops in the ring. They fight on the top rope in the corner. That is a spot that's getting old, is the fighting to the top rope in the corner. That's in every single match so far, I think, in the entire tournament. So anyway, but I know they got to get up there somehow. And of course, the opponent wants to stop them. It's good psychology. I'm just tired of it. So anyway, Kevin tries the UFO, but he lands on his feet and gets the Super Rana instead. He gets a spike DDT and a splash, but Ishimori catches him in a boner lock, and Kevin has to tap the fuck out. And Ishimori kicked off the ropes to get okay, so he's got Kevin in the hole. Kevin gets towards the ropes, and Ishimori just kicks the ropes and flips over, which really should be a rope break. But Chumpy Jr. doesn't give a fuck, So Kevin taps out, and Kevin is on 6 points. Ishimori is on 8. Hey.
Remember when Ishimori started with like the first 3 matches he lost? Come on, I don't want to jump out Taiji. No way.
He beat
it's not happening. Man. Yeah, and I thought this like UFO into a boner lock was perfectly timed as well. It was awesome. Good. Yeah, this was a great match. I really liked it. And Kevin Knight, whilst a junior, is a bigger dude than Ishimori. So seeing Ishimori kind of power him up for some of these moves was awesome as well. That also looked good when Knight put Ishimori in some fucking power. It was great stuff. I've loved Ishimori this tournament too, by the way.
He's been great. Great. It's good to see because, he's had some fucking injuries, you know what I mean? And I don't think he's quite been himself like maybe for the past couple years after that one big injury. Was that last Best of Super Juniors or the one before?
Yeah, you might be right.
But now he's back to normal, even better than ever.
Yeah, I think he's been absolutely amazing. Yeah, hell yeah. So we got A block action again next. It's Yoshinobu Kanemaru on 6 points versus Hiromu Takahashi, also on 6. And Walker says that Hiromu is currently unaffiliated. Oh, okay.
He said that. Interesting.
Yeah. More proof that he's a fan of our show, by the way. So,
I think it's proof. Yeah, I mean, it is. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a reference every episode now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just also like Walker, the Kanemaru Gambit. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It is a chess reference. So it's a Marin Chess Club reference.
Yeah. Yeah, just pimp out all the podcasts that we do, right?
Marin Chess Club.
there is the Kanemaru Gambit in this match too, by the way, because everyone's fucking stupid. Like, the deeper this tournament goes, you keep falling for it. Like, all right, Kanemaru's out first. All right, he's gonna do his thing. All right, you deserve it.
This tournament, Hiromu's been wrestling in New Japan for like a decade.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He's been Kanemaru Gambit hundreds of times, probably.
Look, just to. All right, I did have a go at Hiromu, but at least it wasn't the same Canadian Kanemaru Gambit we always get. It's Sho and Yujiro stumping a mod hole and Hiromu from behind. So,
that was pretty funny.
And Hiromu is now unaffiliated, which means he's got no friends. Tomato's not here tonight. Kenta Sato's not happy. He's really pissed off with this. Yeah, Tomatoes.
He should be. So will they be? Him and Shingo are going to be the Tomato Dragons, like the Tomato Lizards. You know. I don't know.
Oh, they bring out tomatoes and just smush it in people's eyes.
Fans are lining up so they can wipe tomato juice on their fucking towels.
Oh my god, whiskey spit versus tomato spit. Oh my god, bloody.
See.
Bloody Marys. Right to
Suji can be like, I hate everybody who isn't a tomato. Blow it in people's face. That'd be great.
Oh my god. See, because that's what he needs. He needs us to help him out.
You know, there used to be a masked
wrestler.
Awesome
on his own.
There's a masked wrestler that used to show up in the like Rambo when the Rambo was a goofy thing. And he would show up and like I remember one time he faced off versus Cheeseburger, and it was Cheeseburger versus Tomato. So there is a tomato wrestler that's around New Japan that's has been there a few times. That's maybe like a legendary indie guy. So
yeah, all right. I think I remember who you mean. Yeah. All right. Well,
he had like a tomato hat on or something. I can't remember.
Don't know why we're getting so distracted. This match is really fun. Yeah. There's knee smashes on the outside by Kanemaru. Kanemaru in the ring. He has Hiromu on his back and Hiromu's legs are up. And Kanemaru's not happy with what Kanemaru's doing. And Kanemaru's like, here then, hold a leg. So Sato's like, okay. And then they do the kind of leg split on Hiromu. It's funny. He'll do it again tomorrow night. It was nice. It's Kanemaru, he hates Hiromu's legs, of course. But Hiromu also hates legs apparently in this match because he's doing leg drop kicks as well. It's mutually assured. Fuck your leg time. Figure four on Kanemaru as well. Oh, whoa! Then Kanemaru puts a figure four on.
I love this.
And then we get one of Mr. Guy's favorite spots in wrestling. Both men locked in the figure four, roll out of the ring and land on the floor. Yeah,
still in the hold. They won't let go. It's great.
Nothing breaks the hold until they land on the floor. Excuse me, on the outside. Hiromu, he's in at 19, and he runs straight into, you guessed it, another figure four.
That's great. I love that.
For Hiromu, he gets a knee smash of his own, and he almost gets rolled up. But Kanemaru, he gets rolled up. There's a bit of a pin battle. But here's what you never do with Hiromu. You don't pin battle with him. It never works. He's not getting pinned like that. And what happens whenever you engage in Hiromu with a pin battle? Ask Taguchi. Ask anyone who tries it. You lose because Hiromu just rolls Kanemaru up. 1, 2, 3. That never bodes well for anyone else. There's a handshake, though, for some reason. Okay. I don't know why, because Kanemaru tried to cheat big time and he had his bros coming out to stomp on you. But all right, handshake. Oh, but a whiskey spit from Kanemaru. Oh, yeah, right in the face.
Well,
Hiromu's on 8 points. Do you know what that was about?
Yeah, so Hiromu's being courted, right?
Oh,
he's trying to court all these different, people, and like Kanemaru's letting him know we're not to be courted, motherfucker. We choose who's in this group,
Yeah.
So that was the idea.
So he wouldn't fit in there anyway.
And like Walker said something about like maybe in the post-match comments or something that Hiromu, like Kanemaru, come up and shook his hand or something like that. So there was something else that happened as well. But that's clearly the story, is that people are trying to recruit Hiromu. Hiromu's trying to get himself introduced to the heads of all these organizations, and he had to start on the low on the totem pole with Kanemaru here, but it didn't work. So next, Luke, we have Nick Wayne versus Yo. Wow, is there a match I could be any less interested in? But can we get a draw here? Like, just so that neither one of
both
these
lose?
guys win. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. I don't want either one. Wayne steals the first kiss of the match, and Yo kisses him back, and they run the ropes, and it's very good. There's an acai moonsault from Wayne, and Wayne gets some arm holds on, and Yo sells it like we're 10 minutes into this match already, even though we're 2 minutes in. It's like, oh, this is going to be short. So they like cut out the middle section, just went straight to the, oh, I'm so hurt. You've been putting this on for literally 5 seconds. But it's great. Yo hits a DDT, runs through some of his offense. He gets a Cobra twist. Oh, and bridging suplex from Wayne from 2. Yo gets a bridging dragon suplex for 2. Big super kick from Nick Wayne. He gets another one in the handspring stunner for 2, and they do a bunch of cool reversals, and Yo gets the Anaconda Vice, and Nick Wayne taps out the second that he has it cinched in. Like, he kind of has it on a little bit. They're standing up. They go to the mat. Boom, it's in. With Nick Wayne's like, I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I said I was a bitch. He has 8 points, and Yo also has 8 points, and they're the same.
Because why are we booking Yo so strong? He's got the tag titles, plus it's fucking Yo. Am I getting something wrong about him? Is he one of those dudes that I look at him and think this guy fucking sucks, but in Japan he's over big time? Is like, am I missing something here?
Yeah.
Because he friggin' sucks. And why all of his major big moves, apart from maybe the direct drive, but now he's just stealing other people's finishes and stuff. Like, I don't like that he's taking Tenzan's fucking submission. Like Walker will call this a certain move that he does, the drop the needle. I'm like, fuck you, drop the needle. That's Yoshigoroshi. You're fucking stealing from other fucking shit cunts. Like, you suck,
shit cunts. You're stealing from the shit cunts? That's enough. You don't want to steal from there. I mean,
dude,
like, if you're going to steal, make it worth it. 3
times now. Like,
why? And I'm repeating it.
Yeah,
you know, I just want to make sure that it's heard. But
I just want to make sure the explicit tag has been.
I would just disagree with you in saying that Yo sucks, because he was in one of the best like junior tag teams ever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, but Sho and Yo were one of the best junior tag teams of all time. And I'm not saying that he is a great singles guy or anything, but he's not bad at wrestling. He's just boring. And like, I don't want him to win anything, and he's boring to us, but maybe other people like him. That's okay. That doesn't mean he sucks.
Other people don't know. That means they're boring too. You know that song Flagpole Sitter by Harvey Danger?
No.
Oh, well, there's a line in it. It's like, if you're bored, then you're boring. Yeah, that's him. And if you like someone who's boring, you're also boring. It's also like, you know, that George Carlin, you know, the comedian. He's got this line, and then he makes a joke, and then he's like, you know what? Fuck Brad and anyone who looks like Brad. Fuck Yo and anyone who's fans of Yo. That's what I'm saying.
Wow, that's a very broad statement, Luke, and I don't agree with you. But at the same time, I was watching this show one time, and this other guy said something that disagreed with you. So,
yeah, how dare they? I don't like it. By the way, anyway, let's get away from that predictable match that had a predictable finish because Yo was on 6.
Predictable
and Nick Wayne was on 8.
Bad too, by the way. Predictable is bad.
So it is when someone I don't like is part of the predictableness. It just makes it even twice as bad. Now, get out of here.
You use that excuse all the time for why you don't like a match, and it makes me laugh.
We'll talk about a match that I thought might be predictable with its booking that turned out to be not like that at all.
This match is fucking awesome, dude. Awesome!
And it's fucking awesome. It is Kushida on its A block, Kushida on 6, Wato on 8. So my brain's like, we're going to do the same as the last bullshit match. No, we're not. Also, fucking Chumpy's here for the only match for tonight.
Yeah, that's all right. He reffed the best match, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. They're both wrestlers. They're doing that, they're kind of feeling each other out to cheers. There hasn't been too many singles matches between these two, has there? I don't
think any. There was none since Water was a young lion.
Yeah.
So last time it happened, Kushida probably fucked him up. You know.
Yeah. If it happens when you're a young lion, it doesn't count. When you go from excursion and come back, it resets to 0. That's just that's the rules. That's how I see it.
Is that what that sash said that Wato was wearing?
Because otherwise you would say Kushida has beaten Wato 40 times. Right. And it's like, well, Wato's never going to get those wins back. Like, because he was a young,
It'd be pretty cool if they just lined them up, just like Mr. Bread when he killed all those young lions, and just Wado beat Kushida every night until he made it up to 41.
Yeah.
41! That would be so fun.
That's right. Now this is the rubber match.
That's actually a great gimmick. Like the young lion that is fucking pissed at all the vets for how they treated him, and he's out to get revenge. That'd be great. He's friends with the booker. He's a war dog or something. Okay, I dig it.
Shit, you could have seen it. That's essentially what a Carter does, right?
Does he?
I think he beat everyone more than they beat him. So
yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, and he was buddies with the booker.
That's right. Until he wasn't, but yeah.
Maybe Jay White too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe Jay White beat him more times. There we go. Yeah, he beat Tanahashi more than Tanahashi beat him too. Oh, wow. I miss Jay White in Japan.
Yeah, he used to wrestle.
Yeah, I used to watch him wrestle too. Anyway, Wato does a bulldog face smash on Kushida, and Kushida's like, "Hey, whoa, you're adorable, but you've got arms, and I hate them, and I'm gonna fuck your arm up. I'm gonna, in fact, you're so adorable that you're gonna freak Luke out with all the arm brutality. Oh my god, some of it looks like some kind of Pentagon looking shit too. I'm like, ouch, just leave the poor guy alone." But Wato, he does fire back with amazing tope con hero. And then there's a top rope shotgun drop kick by Wato. That's really cool. But every time Kushida gets any form of submission hold, oh, by the way, I love Wato's face every time, but I hear it distinctly and loudly as soon as Kushida's got some kind of arm breaker or hoverboard lock on. Give up!
Yeah.
Give up!
He's asking. He wants to know.
Oh my god.
He wants to give them every opportunity to give up, because if he doesn't, they could get hurt. And then that'll be his fault.
I love how every ref does it. We've all heard every ref ask, but it never feels as when Marty Asami does it. And these are really good submission spots, because I'm still looking at the scoreboard like 6-8. Oh, Kushida's going to even it up. All right, fine. That's what we've been doing. It's part of the drama for me. Shut up. Because I see this adorable guy in brutal arm submissions too, and I'm like, please don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. You can hurt his tag partner, but don't hurt him. And Kushida, I feel like he's going to make Wato tap. So they're making me believe, which is a really good job. That that's some of that's been missing for me for some of the tournament, because of just the way some of the things have been going. So to make me feel some of that, I'm like, yes, awesome. He also withstands a Reseda Mente. He avoids the Reseda Mente, but he can withstand the high angle German. So I guess we've changed the high angle German from a potential finisher to more like the, it's like made in Japan for Wato. He's going to hit it, but he's not going to get a 3 count from it unless it's a young lion. So that's fine. Yeah. Well, yeah. And then the next day, Tiger Mask is going to beat the shit out of a young lion for fucking pissing him off.
How dare Wato beat me?
Yeah. But Wato, he does eventually hit the Reseda Mente on Kushida, and he gets the 1-2-3. And I know we joke about Kushida being in the doghouse and all that kind of stuff. He's been amazing this tournament, by the way. And this is another amazing match he has. But we mentioned this a couple episodes ago, but it's still a big deal when someone beats Kushida for us. And must have been a big deal for Wato to get the 3 on Kushida. Multiple time champion. He's probably won this tournament as well. So I thought this was awesome. And yeah, it's my match of the night. I love the main event too, by the way. But yeah, I thought this was awesome.
Wato has 10 points now too.
Yeah, first person.
And, 10. Yeah, Kushida has 6, and that's respectable. You know what I mean? I thought this was so good. So like they go in the corner and they do the thing where Wato's going to do the up and over, where he puts his 2 hands on the corner ropes. He's going to go up and over, and Kushida's going to run underneath. As soon as Wato goes up in the air, Kushida hits a flying kick right to Wato's arm, and that's what begins the arm fuckery. And it was like awesome. It was so well timed and scary looking, and it was tremendous pro wrestling. And like, I don't know, Kushida was on fire in this match as far as like being an asshole heel, trying to break Watto's arm, and Watto like really did the babyface thing well. And I don't know, I really enjoyed this. I also thought it was funny that at the beginning, Kushida offered a hand, and Watto was like, "Nah, man." And I'm thinking, like halfway through the match, I'm like thinking maybe Watto should have fucking shook his hand because he tries to break that hand. There is like arm work, but there's also fuck your hand in this match as well. And it's all behind. It's like Kushida's hiding it from the ref and shit too.
Yeah, it's like Kushida's like, fuck me? No, yeah. Fuck you.
That was great. I love that match. That's one of my favorite matches of the tournament.
Yeah,
I loved it. So there's also a very good main event. Very good main event. So Taguchi has been like amazing this tournament, right? And I don't pay any attention to who's coming next. I don't look at what's on the card or anything. So I was thinking, well, who hasn't wrestled yet? And I'm like, Taguchi hasn't wrestled. And here he comes in the main event. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Not only am I looking forward to Taguchi matches, I'm actively rooting for him against one of my favorite New Japan wrestlers, Desperado. And that's the match. It's Taguchi versus Desperado. And I want Taguchi to get that. Like, Taguchi's not winning the tournament. The only way he can get that title shot is if he beats Desperado here. It's one of many last chances for Taguchi to get a title shot. So he's going to have a bunch of those, but this is one of them. And it's also his second main event of the tournament, and I'm very happy. I really like it. So Taguchi also did not read the board, though. He didn't speak with the people in the match before this because he offers a hand to Desperado. And Desperado's like, I'm here to wrestle you, not shake hands and be friends. Fuck off. And the crowd is very behind Taguchi. It's great because if they weren't before that, they are after. You know what I mean? It's like, well, maybe you were going to cheer for Desperado. Oh, no, he's a dickhead? Okay, fuck you. Let's go Taguchi. And it was great. It's fuck your leg versus fuck your leg. That's what it is. And It is a fantastic match. So they both try big moves, and they go for some fuck your leg at the beginning, just to remind us that is what this is. And Desperado bails. And this is great because Taguchi just runs out there. And he's like, I'm not going to let you do this, right? And then Taguchi gets back in the ring, and he does fall short. Normally in that situation, the babyface holds the ropes open, right? And it's like, come on in. He didn't do that. You know what I mean? Which I thought was fun. But then we get a bunch of mat wrestling, and it's not normal mat wrestling, of course. It's like, it's whatever these guys do, which is just wild. So Taguchi uses a rope break, and Desperado's like, are you a pussy? What'd you need that for? And they have a conversation, and whatever Taguchi says in response gets a huge pop. I don't know what he said, but it was kind of like, well, yeah, I'm sure he made some kind of great point, and he's one of the best orders to ever live. But, there's an atomic drop on Taguchi, but Desperado tries another one, and Taguchi's like, no, can't do that. So Taguchi uses the funky weapon early and often in this match. He hits a springboard plancha to the floor, funky weapon in the ring, and oh my ankle, but Desperado gets to the ropes right away to put over how fucked he is if he gets in that hold, right? It's great. So Taguchi does a little fuck your foot on Desperado too as well to kind of like soften up the ankle. It's like fuck your ankle, but he's hitting the foot. Desperado responds with the dragon screw and some of his own fuck your leg offense. But Taguchi has an answer for everything. That's like when the real story of this match is revealed, it's that everything Desperado does, Taguchi just turns it into the fucking ankle lock every time. And Desperado is fucked. And it's so good, man. So there's a Dodon for 2, and Taguchi's like, oh, you kicked out? Cool, I'll just break your ankle again. He's breaking his ankle. Good. Taguchi hits a drop kick, and the crowd's like, yes, he is our guy. A bum baye is countered into roll off, and Taguchi just comes right back and lands the ass attack for 2. We get all kinds of awesome reversals to end in a pinche loco. Don't like that. Taguchi kicks out of 2. And the moment from the kick out to get like just a moment, all right. Then he kicks out, gets right back in the ankle lock. Numero dos is he counters the ankle lock with numero dos. Desperado does, but then Taguchi grabs the ankle and he's about to get another one, but dragon screw extra stank numero dos, and El Desperado wins. That match was awesome. El Desperado at 8, Taguchi at 6. I feel like that whole night was kind of on cruise control until those last 2 matches, and then those guys tore it up.
Yeah, you can't really do that when you're in the semi-main and main, can you? You have to turn it up. Yeah, I thought this was awesome, and it was I feel bad for Taguchi. He's got Desperado in the main event, and then the next night in the opening match, he's got Robbie Eagles. So he's got two fucking fuck your leg specialists ready to fuck him up. And that's like I'm not. It's like I'm in the main event, and then you've got the shortest amount of turnover because you're in the opening match the next night. So and you got Despy and Robbie. Oh, they're gonna mess you up. Yeah, I thought
bad timing for him, right?
Yeah, right. And Taguchi, this is what I like about New Japan. We say this all the time. Yeah, he's the face in this match, but he's gonna fucking stomp on the heel and the ankle of Despy like a freaking asshole because he wants to win and he's gonna go after the champ. Like, of course, absolutely. This is great. I think I prefer the previous match, and I'm not going to mention the noises you can just hear maybe, but I think I like Kushida Wato more. But this was a very satisfying ending to the show. So yeah, it was good stuff.
I like that a lot. That was a good show. Parts of it at the end were the best. But night 10, Luke, is in Aichi, but it's not at Dolphins Arena for some reason.
It's because Doki's injured.
That's what it is. They wouldn't let New Japan book that tournament. It's actually, they're renovating it. So it's at Aichi Port Mesa, Nagoya, Exhibit Hall 2. 1 was booked. They had a Magic the Gathering tournament in Exhibit Hall 1. And sorry, we had to go with number 2. But this place is fucking packed. There's as many people in there as possible. And it's like a long room. And they have, it's just funny. They have it set up sideways. So like, I don't know, like there's just chairs as far as you could see, this like going right and left, but then like nothing almost in between, the other side. And it looks wild. I bet you if you're in that last row, you fucking are not happy. Because when you sit on the floor, it's hard to see. Yeah. Especially if you're a few rows back. But the first match, Luke, is Robbie Eagles versus Taguchi. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. Taguchi's coming off that loss. He's definitely going to get a win here. 2 fuck your leg guys again, right? And Robbie puts the Ron Miller special on immediately. He's like, I saw that match. I know what's up. And Taguchi responds with the ankle lock. And this is what it is, right? Taguchi tries a plancha, but jams his knee. And that has been a story a couple times in Robbie Eagles matches where a guy jumps off and, oh, my knee. And then, oh, I smelled the knee in the water. And he goes and gets the knee, So, but knee smashes on the floor. Robbie puts holds on Taguchi Canadian style in the corner like an asshole. That's not Australian. That's Canadian.
Yeah, that's right.
But,
what a prick.
There's a springboard drop kick, but Taguchi knocks him out of the air with a funky weapon, which is great. Desperation ankle lock, and Robbie kicks poor Taguchi in the head a bunch of times. And one of them looked a little snug, but Robbie gets one cheek out. He's going to get cheeky, as they say. And he hits some Aussie weapons, is what I called those. But Taguchi headbutts him in the ass, which hurts him. It wouldn't hurt Taguchi. It would hurt the person who did it, but it hurts him. And he hits some big forearms, some big match forearms. Bunch of dope reversals. Robbie hits his rebound back in the ring, but Taguchi just grabs his ankle. I love that. He's like, oh, you're going to do something silly? You're going to do something that takes forever? Give me that. He grabs the ankle.
Yoink.
Taguchi being a killer ankle murderer is great, and I want more of the ankle murder. It's great. So they do a pin roll all over the ring, and Sakamoto. Listen, Sakamoto, he's a good ref, all right, but he's got to expand his repertoire and get faster. He couldn't do the thing that they need you to do in this situation. As a ref, you're supposed to be in the middle of that roll around, and you're supposed to count one, like as they roll around. He ran away from them like he was being chased by it, which was also funny. So at least he did something funny. So.
At least he just didn't move into the corner and just go, okay, right. Yeah, no. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Chumpy Jr. would have started crying and left. But anyway, Aussie kick out of nowhere. Robbie wins. It was good. Walker says Taguchi is eliminated. He has 6 points. Robbie has 8. And Robbie faces El Desperado next.
Yeah, I don't see Robbie beating a champ, but 8's respectable. It's fine. I wish he had
okay
10.
With that?
But no, Mao has to get 10 for some reason.
I like Mao.
Yeah, I know. But he's not from New Japan. Get out of here.
Neither is Robbie.
Yes, he is. He's in a faction.
That's
your fucking hole.
Fair enough. He's, Hartley's also in a faction. Is he from New Japan?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Logic is sound.
He works here.
Oh, that's funny.
Not full time, but he does shifts there.
What's the next match?
All right, it's A block. We've got Kanemaru on 6 versus Kushida, also on 6. And we have a top rope Canadian Kanemaru Gambit.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Kushida, like wrestlers do. Hey, I'm in the ring. I'm going to go to the top rope and go, yeah, crowd. Hey, how's it going? Whoa. Kanemaru's like, I'm going to fuck you up. And he does. There's a quick figure 4. And then Sakamoto, he helps Kanemaru with the leg split as well this time. There is so much leg fuckery as well. Poor
That's
Kushida.
great.
Oh my god. Kanemaru even catches like a Kushida with a drop kick. Hits another figure 4. I'm just making me laugh now. He's just like a relentless leg hating dickhead, Kanemaru, and I find it fun. It just makes me giggle. Yeah,
I wrote a song about it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Like to hear it? Here goes.
I know, like if there was a music video of you playing the instruments, there would be like this kind of thought bubble over your head, and Kanemaru doing any kind of leg knee smash.
I like that. That's pretty good.
Would be up there. Except like New Japan would sue your ass for using some of their footage, but wait for Kanemaru to have a TV title match, then it's fine. Kushida and Kanemaru, man, they have some really cool looking reversals, and it's like they do the start of the match and then they get right to the end of the match. There's no middle, because hey, we got to wrap this up. There's going to be another 8 matches after this. There's a hoverboard but Kanemaru, he uses the ref to kind of get it out of it. Whiskey spit fails, backslide, and Kushida wins. He's on 8 points, and Kanemaru, he's eliminated, which means he's going to be a fucking spoiler dickhead next match because he loves that. He loves it. It's
his favorite. Even though it's Dick Togo's moniker, it's all of House of Torture's moniker.
Oh, yeah.
But I like, so Kushida has this move that he does the baseball punch. He lines up and he goes, bow, punches somebody. And he did that to Kanemaru when he had the whiskey in his mouth. So he did the comic, spit take, which is always good times. I love that. I don't know. That was a lot of fun. Next, Luke, we have Yo versus Teton. Can everybody lose again? Can we get double count out? Double DQ? Match called off? Card subject change? Can we get that? No, we can't get it. Yo puts Teton in the Paradise Lock. Which I thought that was funny. I was cheering it. So Teton is going pretty hard in this match, by the way. He hits a huge reckless dive that just squishes Yo. And I was like, whoa, take it easy. It's night 10. Relax. But he hits, let's see here. He hits a big splash that also squashes Yo, which is fun. He hits the DDT, but Yo counters with Yushi Goroshi for a double down needle on the record, on the sushi. And Teton hits a DDT and a kick. He hits the double stomp for a near fall. Bridging Dragon Suplex for 2 from Yo. Direct drive. Yo easily beats Teton. That's funny to me. Yo's on 10 points. Teton's on 6. Go home.
Yeah, he's also eliminated, but I did not want Yo to win this match either. I don't want Yo on double figure 10. No, boo.
I'm like kept up at night thinking about how many digits is it going to be? Single digits, double digits? How many digits is Yo going to get? I can't stop thinking about it.
Shut up. I don't backchat you when you're ragging on Goto, do I? No.
Yeah, you do sometimes.
Yeah, I do sometimes. You're right.
And backstabbing you to the front. So is that like I'm not doing a Kanemaru Gambit here. I'm just.
No, I know. But Walker likes to call. I guess his moniker Yo has is I'm the artist, Yo, and I'm like, you're the fucking cover artist because you steal everyone's moves.
He's literally reading the Beatles fake book on the bus. He's just like,
that's right.
He doesn't know what any of it means. He's just reading it. Yeah. So.
What does it mean to be in the sky with diamonds? Anyway, we're going to A block, and I can now put Yo behind me for the rest of the show. Oh, so nice.
Yeah,
and
he'll be on the next show.
Previews or it doesn't matter. He'll still be on it. A block action time, but it's Dragon Dyer, a wuss that can't take Germans versus Robbie X. He's also won 6 points. And what do you do when you're up against a adorable looking man like Dragon Dyer, and you have a mean English face?
And you're ugly as fuck. Yeah.
I didn't say that. Great. I didn't say that, Robbie X. Please be on our podcast one day. No, Robbie's in full heel mode, of course. Dyer, he hits a huge tope con hero, and Robbie shoves Dragon back first. Oh, I got an alarm that tells me. Oh,
it tells us, hey, we're supposed to
Super
record.
Junior podcast.
We're supposed to record right now. I just got that same alert. That's fun. We are recording. Hey, we are recording. I just yelled at my phone.
It's like when you wake up before the alarm goes off, like, I'm awake already. Shut up. Forget about it.
I'm walking here.
I'm podcasting here. Robbie shoves Dragon Dyer back first into the steel post and then kicks him in the back. Fucking ouch. He does the chair spot he did with Akira onto Dragon Dyer. And Robbie, he's talking a lot of smack to Sakamoto here. Even calls Dragon Dyer a pussy. So
he's on the same page with you. So.
Oh yeah.
he was singing that when Dragon Dyer came out. He's like, Dragon Dyer, you're a fucking pussy. He was singing it under his breath.
That's right.
It doesn't sound as pretty as that though when he sings. It sounds more like
Sakamoto, am I right?
Yes.
There's this really cool springboard corkscrew splash by Dyer as well, and a moonsault. Then there's that like amazing Frankenstein Rana thing that Dia does off the top rope, and a DDT for 2 by Dia. He goes for that reptilian thing, but no, Liger Bomb. Oh no, but it's only for 2. There's some cool reversals, but a spike looking Rana by Dragon Dyer. How do you do that? How do you do a Rana by someone?
Rana.
Yeah.
That's the OG, like that was Rey Mysterio's fucking finisher when he first came into WCW. Yeah.
Yeah. So just for anyone who didn't watch this match or don't know what I'm talking about, it's like when you do a Rana and they land like you've just done a Canadian Destroyer or a DDT onto them or something like that. That's kind of the landing that Robbie X had right here. That fucks him up. Dragon Dyer on 8 points. Robbie X eliminated on 6. And I like, I don't mind that. I'm sounding like a hypocrite now. Dyer doesn't work here, but I'm satisfied with his 8 points. Because I got to see him lose a lot last year. He paid his dues, God damn it.
He got his fucking ass whooped, and he did pay his dues, and now he is a grown man, and he gets the points. I was excited to see him do the OG Hurricane Rana, because when the Hurricane Rana was first around, it was a pin. It's a flipping pin. That's what it is. And that's what he did. It was great. Next, Luke, we have Mao versus Nick. And go Mao, right? I mean, I know you don't like him, but man, go Mao here.
I'm going for Mao.
It's not a comedy match. Mao is still getting some of his like goofy shit in, but in service to winning. And I finally see Mao making the sound. He does the splash, right? And I couldn't believe it. Motherfucker is going literally clapping his hands together when he does that. I was like, how is he making that loud ass noise? I figured he was hitting his chest or something like that, or hitting his arm, but no, he's literally clapping. And like, because of when he moves, like the camera is going to be on one side, you're not going to see that ever. And he hides it a little bit, but the camera was in the wrong spot for that move this time. I fucking saw it and slowed it down. And I was like, you motherfuckers clapping? Are you shitting me? That made me laugh pretty hard. So I asked one of my wrestler buddies who does training. I asked him, I said, so when do you learn to slap the leg? And he said, they don't teach that really. And I'm like, well, you should. You know what I mean? You should, because if everybody's doing it, maybe you should teach people how to do it right, because I've seen it go not well. Even in New Japan, I've seen it not go well. So
yes, it is one of your bugbears, definitely.
It's pretty funny. Anyway, so that was fun. Mao Square. And the crowd is aware of this fact, and they let everyone know. So this match is Junior's action. Mal dominates until Wayne hits a suplex, evening things up. There's a sliced bread from Nick for two, and or for one, excuse me. And they both try to like they try to do something, and it doesn't work for either one. I'm not sure what, but I did write something here, but it doesn't make any sense. So there's lots of flippy off the ropes moves, and Mal responds to a stunner with one of his own for the first like breathing moment of the match, which I like that. Like they were going hard like until that moment. That was like the first. It wasn't quite a double down. It was just kind of like okay, we're gonna stop for a second. It was like, wow, these guys can go. There's a big strike battle when they both hit big slaps, ref distraction spot, but Mal suplexes himself for Nick Wayne. This was so funny. Okay, so Mal's going to do his, like, I'm going to jump over the ref and do a cutter, but instead, Nick Wayne's going to hit him with a suplex, but really Mal just suplexed himself, and Nick Wayne just fell down, like, near him, and it was really funny. It reminds me when they used to do the, like, there was, like, a spot where, Okada would be running the ropes and he would try something and someone would suplex him or power bomb him and he would just power bomb himself. Anyway, similar.
Yeah, what was he going to do? What was the move he was going to do? The move was take power bomb.
Right. So anyway, it was pretty funny. In this case, we did know he was trying cutter, and apparently Wayne is the world. He knows the world of cutters, where the cutters come from. So anyway, they do spinning back-to-back counters. It's pretty good. Mal flips out of the cutter, hits one of his own, crossface. Mal makes Nick tap the fuck out. It's Mal on 10 points, which I'm happy about. Nick on 8.
I mean, they should both have 8 points, and Robbie Eagles should have 2 more points than he does have, and that's. But this match was really. This match was great, and it was pretty physical and action packed. So yeah, we're seeing different sides to Mal pretty much every match we see him, and I guess that's him doing that on purpose because, you know, people watching the Best of Super Juniors may never have seen him before, so he wants to. He wants to make an impression. Mission accomplished. That was good stuff. Yeah, and we're back to A block with Ninja Mac on 4, or is it 6? I can't remember. Versus Vegeta, who's on 8 points. There's a slap fight to start, and Ninja Mac he catches Vegeta catches a ninja special. I love this. So, he Ninja Mac bounces, flips off the ropes. Boom. Vegeta catches him. German suplex. Boom.
What I liked about that, real quick, is that Vegeta didn't catch him on the first one, or the second one. He stood there and was he clocked it, and then he got him, and it was a shoot. I love that. That was great.
It's like when you're watching a video game, you're like, what's the pattern of this guy's attack?
Yeah.
1, 2, all right, 3, boom. Yeah, that was really well done. Mac rolls out, and then Vegeta does a small rope walk, and then he fucking flip off the top rope into Ninja Mac. Mac's trying to Mac's in a leg submission in the ring now, and he tries to kind of smack his way out of it. Vegeta's like, no, I'm not letting go. Fuck you. So Ninja Mac has to go and make the ropes. Ouch. And by the way, this is the first time both these two have met in the ring in any form. No tag matches, nothing. So this is the first time. They did a good
job too.
Yep. There's a half brab on Ninja Mac.
I only need one.
That fucking made me laugh. So yeah, it makes me feel like Mac is the underdog in this match, which is kind of weird, but all right. Ninja Mac gets some German revenge and keeps German suplex control and hits another one for 2. A lot. German suplex control.
I don't like to hear German revenge. That sounds scary.
No, he got German earlier and then he guessed it. Yeah, I know. I won't write that way ever again. I'm sorry, everyone. It's only now that I've read it out loud. I'm like, wait, German revenge? I probably shouldn't have written that. But look, they're doing Germans on each other. God damn it.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Now there's even a half German turned into a cross arm breaker as well, which is pretty cool. And then there's a massive top rope release German by Vegeta, which is also only a 2. I think Mac also lands on his front from that, but I'm okay with not landing on your neck from the top rope. That's,
I mean,
you know,
it's fine, but like, wow.
Ninja Max pussy. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
I don't know how to put like lyrics into his song.
I don't know. I don't really think any of these guys are pussies. So
No.
you said that. So not me.
I hate with fucking Ninja Mac and Dragon Dyer now. They're gonna fucking whoop my ass.
Dragon Dyer, you and Ninja Mac are pussies. There's a lot we can do with that theme song.
Team of wimps. No, I take that back. But
have they ever wrestled? Did they wrestle? I can't remember. So, by the way, this is late in the tournament. We are both tired of wrestling a little bit, but also excited about wrestling. And this happens late in the tournament. This is the fun stuff, you know?
No, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the professionalism is slipping a bit. We're on cruise control. Like
I'm extra professional.
That's right. You are. I can definitely tell. Vegeta, he twists Ninja Mac up in a way that will make Zack Sabre Jr. proud, but Mac manages to fight out of it and make the ropes. There's a flipping kind of stunner by Ninja Mac, which looks awesome. Then he hits the ninja flip kick to Vegeta's back, and then he hits a ninja bomb. 1, 2, 3. Ninja bomb. Ninja Mac gets a fucking win. Oh my god!
Ouch! That was ninja revenge. You know.
That's right. That's what I should have said. Fucking hell. Fucking German revenge. What was I thinking?
Dude, that's that like Phoenix 630 or whatever the fuck it is. Ouch! He squished Vegeta.
Oh yeah. Ninja Max on 6, Vegeta on 8. Yeah.
That looked like that hurt a lot. And I mean, it's not his fault. He doesn't have a ton of control when he's going that fast. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes you're going to get squished by that move. And man, Vegeta got fucked up.
Oh, by the way, there's one guy left that Ninja Mac has not wrestled yet. Dragon Dyer.
Yes. I can't wait to talk about that. That's going to be a blast. Amazing. Great timing. You know, this is all Gato's booking. He's the best. But he knew. But Ishimori versus Sho is next, and this is a blast, too, because Ishimori knows all about cheating, right? And Sho is a cheater. So Ishimori performs a textbook Kanemaru Gambit on Sho, and that's great. And Sho gets thrown in the chairs. He rolls around in the chairs, and then they get in the ring. The bell sounds. Sho retreats through the curtain. Ishimori makes a big mistake. He follows him. You know, the War Dogs are not back there to help him out because he's going through the curtain where they aren't. I don't know, but here we go. Sho, it's like Sho appears to distract the ref, and Pimpy appears with Ishimori choking him with the pimp cane, right? Ishimori rolls around in the chairs, and then Sho uses the exposed buckle on Ishimori, and it's like Kenta Sato's like, you can't do that, and he's like, motherfucker, he took it off. He took it off, not me. You know what I mean? And Sho has a great point. So
absolutely
really funny.
Yeah.
Oh man. There is a long section of constant ref distractions right and left where we're just getting heat on Ishimori. But Ishimori has a great babyface comeback. He throws Yujiro into the exposed buckle, hits a flippy kick. He throws Sho into the buckle a few times, meaning, you know, once in the face, one on the shoulder. And then here we are, shoulder breaker. But Sho uses the ref to hit a spear instead. Ref distraction bullshit. Sho's very good at it. There's a spinning boner lock, and Ishimori throws Sho into Yujiro, who's up on the apron. Ref bump, low blow. Spanner, but no, low blow to Yujiro. Boner lock from Ishimori, but then fucking Sonata and the stupid Mario boots is running out, right? All slow and obnoxious. And he comes in, he hits Ishimori with the spanner. There's a dead fall on Ishimori from Sonata. And Sho wins. Sho 8, Ishimori 8. I love that. I thought it was so fun. And this is like more War Dogs, like, you know, shenanigans versus a House of Torture. I like it.
Gato rolled in Kenta Sato like a fucking idiot, though.
Did he? Okay, I didn't see Gato involved because I noticed after the match, Gato was like standing by the ring, and he's not happy, right?
But yeah, Sonic the Sonata came out, and I was like, oh no.
It's funny.
But that's all right. You've already eliminated one House of Torture guy. You might want to keep the other one in just a little bit longer before you give us that happy moment. So yeah, both men on 8. That was good stuff too. I agree. But don't follow show out the back. Because House of Torture has the added advantage that no other heel faction in New Japan usually does. Because most other heel factions in New Japan have Westerners in it, gaijins. And that's it. Like, oh, I'm a heavyweight, but it's a junior tournament. Yeah, I'm over here doing shows over here. So, none of the big war dogs are around.
Fucking Tanahashi was in America because he showed up on Double or Nothing or whatever the fuck. Yeah, he came out and was like, I am in the arena match and I save the guys that are the good guys. He was involved in a save of good guys. And
fuck yeah,
he's on AEW. Right. So
that's pretty cool. All right,
that's my setting up, in-depth analysis of
the Forbidden Door number 3 or something. All right, sweet. Shows what I know. It's like the day after Double or Nothing. I don't even know what happened. So
who gives a fuck? But this next match, Luke, is the match. It's the match. What do you think about the whole thing where Walker's starting to call Akira he calls him the Crown of Fire? You like that?
I like it. Yeah,
kind of like it, right?
Look, and ever since that dog pound cage whatever match, like Akira doesn't like going to those places. Don't make him. It's like you made me do this, and it fits in with him being like this hot-blooded Italian gentleman too. So there is that. So you got Akira on 8. Click on us also on 8. Chumpy's here for this masterpiece as well.
Yeah, what's up?
And you think there's an Akira Kanemaru Gambit, but no, he wants Connors straight away. He's not trying to hit him from the back. Connors sees him there, and he's almost like, all right, respect. All right. Fucking charge. Both men charge each other.
It.
Both men shoving each other you go into the railing. Now you go into the railing. Now you go into the railing. Then they start wailing on each other as well. I'm like, fucking hell. Akira
They're wailing in the railing. It's like Marty cannot believe what they're doing to him either.
No.
He is like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you burying me like this? It's great.
That's right. Akira's like, I'm not going bowling, Clark Connors. And Connors is like, oh, you're not? Oh, I'm going to show you bumper bowling. Because pounds into the fucking chairs, which was fucking awesome. There's a plancha by Akira. He goes for a fireball already. Nah, there's a gore by Connors. Super kick to Connors, but he decides to. But before Akira could do anything else, he gores Akira and sends him right into Marty, and Marty goes fucking flying. Oh no! What happens?
Akira dodged, right?
Yeah,
and so
he kind of dodged and set Marty up for it. Yeah. So he's going for the gore. Akira's like, no, fuck this. Here, Marty.
He's like, Marty's taking that.
Yeah. And then Marty shows.
Akira's like, Crown of Fire. Crown of Fire.
And then Akira shows, Marty shows every ref in the world how to take a fucking bump and flies out the ring again.
He missed the ring post, though. I was sad.
Oh, yeah.
The ring post.
So a tire is out. Oh, and the table is set up in the corner. And Akira gets his face bounced off it. There's a table gore. No, Clark misses that.
So use tape. By the way, it looks like it's been used.
Oh yeah, because it's taped. There's duct tape on both
ends. Couple holes in it.
Oh yeah. There's Akira gets hit by a lariat. There's the tires in the ring now. It's an ouchie looking eye rake on Akira, and then Clark makes Akira eat the damn tire, fucking smacking his freaking face in it, and that makes Akira bleed. So it's the first time, or at least on purpose, for a match that there is blood. Ouch. Because I know someone had their elbow busted open, I think, at some point. Was it Nick Wayne? I don't know. I can't remember.
And I think Akira, so his head ended up under the tire, and then Connors hit a curb stomp on the tire while he was under there. I think that's when he bladed, obviously. You know what I mean?
So Akira is fine. He's not, but he's a normal wrestler guy. But then he does this.
Oh, dude.
Touches his forehead and realizes he's bleeding. And this motherfucker sees red. This guy goes freaking ape shit and starts wailing on Clark Connors.
Live rounds.
Oh, he's live rounds. Going for it, dude. Clark's down, and Akira's just like, you made me do this. And he takes his fucking belt off. And I'm like, he's like, don't make me do this, bro. You did this. He just whips the shit out of Clark Connors.
That was great.
Clark then, Akira then brings in chairs, and Red Shoes finally gets his lazy ass out there. Red Shoes pisses off Akira, so Akira shoves his lameoid ass into the tire.
Yeah.
So fuck you, Red Shoes.
So bossy.
Connors tries to use the chair and fails, so he makes. Akira tries to use. Someone eats the chair just now. I think Clark eats the chair in the corner or something, and then Red Shoes is trying to get Akira to lay off, and then Akira's like, nah, I'm bleeding, I'm seeing red, and just whacks Clark Connors with the chair. We get a DQ. And Akira doesn't give a shit, and he keeps wailing on Clark Connors with the chair. Clark's music is boom, 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 boom. Whack, what the fuck? I hate you. Yeah. Fuck you. Akira giving no fucks. Young Lions have to hold him back, and that allows Connors to gore him through the table.
Yeah,
and
well, near the table, he gored him. So
I mean,
the table did not cooperate with that spot. So
the table gets to survive another night with more duct tape. Also, fuck you, Red Shoes, for the DQ here. But there's got to be more to this story, more to this match. These two are magic together, and they're bringing a side out of each other that I'm like, I like this. I like this a lot. So there's a couple guys in New Japan that make Akira literally see red, and one of them is the champion at the moment, and the other one is Clark Connors. So I want more of this. Hook it up to my veins somehow. Don't make it a multi-man. I don't care about that. No, just these two and let them have a no DQ match or something. It'll be fucking awesome. Let them go.
It's happening. Like Connors gets up in the fucking cameras like, this ain't over. So also in this match, like apparently during the cage match, Connors had speared Akira through the table, right? And that was like, we'll put him out of action for a good chunk of that match. Well, this time Connors does it again, but the table didn't cooperate. But the same, story happened, even though Akira was like, well, you're not putting me through a table. I'm going to put you through a table. And then he got put through the table again. So like, even though, Connors is getting over on Akira, and Akira can't have that. He can't stand it. So this is big time. I love this.
Like the story of like Akira just wants to wrestle. He just wants to wrestle. Then you fucking bring weapons and shit in it. You piss him off, and he just it's awesome. That's a lot. I love it.
Catches on fire. He starts like going crazy. He has 8 points, by the way, and Connors joins all the people at the top with 10. Big time. That's
cool.
I love that match so much. I hated the finish. I was so mad that it was a DQ just because, like,
screw you, Red Shoes.
Well, and because that's the first DQ of the whole tournament, and that's what it's for. I get it. It's not done. It was good wrestling logic. I just wanted Akira to win. He didn't win. It's not done. So we got to get a blow off. Anyway, next week we have El Desperado versus Kevin Naito. And Kevin goes for some fuck your arm, like Kushida taught him. I appreciate that, We all know Desperado's plan, though. He is going to destroy legs. And so, he, in fact, listens to the song that is our intro song on repeat all
fucking
the time. Even non-Best of Super Junior tournament, he does it. I wrote that many years ago. So he gets right to it on the outside. Numero dos on the floor. It hurts way more. Knee smash on the floor. Fuck your leg in the ring. Fuck your leg over there. Fuck your leg over there. It's great. Desperado tries a PJ Loco on the floor, and it doesn't work. But Kevin tries a spike DDT, but just falls over on the apron. And Desperado laughs at him and saves the spot. Because it was like, it wasn't good. Like something bad happened. And like Desperado was like, you suck. It was great.
And then just took over. So I like
great.
How Kevin Knight just didn't try to get up and do it again. He landed and just sold the landing. And yep.
Hey man, you're going to fly all over the place every once in a while. You're going to fly close to the sun.
Carefully,
but There's more fuck your leg on the floor. Insane amounts of fuck your leg. Like, it is over the top amounts of fuck your leg where you're starting to be like, Desperado kind of don't like how much you're fucking the leg. Like, take it easy, Bo. But anyway, Kevin gets a spine buster and tries a top rope move only to be thrown to the mat by Desperado. Desperado tries his second rope nothing and gets hit with a Rana. What was he doing up there? That's always funny when a guy who doesn't do top rope moves is like, I face a guy who does a top rope offense, so I have to get up there now. It's like, I sure am going to do the move. Boom. Anyway, it's fun. Kevin tries a splash, but misses when Desperado rolls out of the way. There's a great series of moves where they both hit big strikes, and Kevin wins the exchange with his amazing dropkick, which is just, I can't say enough about it. It's fucking amazing. Yeah, he hit him right in the face. But there's a DDT for 2. Desperado hits the ropes, making Kevin crotch himself in the corner. Desperado not above, some heel shenanigans, if that's what's going to get him the win. So, superplex by Desperado. That's what he was up there for. They fucked me over with that one. They were like, listen, he does do top rope moves. You just didn't know.
Yeah.
That. So, that was fun.
Yeah.
Pinche Loco, but Kevin kicks out another one. But for some reason, now I just start complaining in my notes about this because I hate, one of the things I don't like about Desperado matches is he hits a Pinche Loco, which is his finisher, and then he goes for another one and he gets fucked over every time. In this match, they were like, oh, they baited me in, and they were like Kevin's struggling in the clutch. He's struggling. Nope, another Pinche Loco, and Desperado just wins. And I was like, hey, it was after 3 of them, by the way. But yes, Kevin did get the struggle, but he didn't get to counter it. And I really like that. So El Desperado is on 10 points. The champ is doing okay, Luke. Kevin's only on 6. And I wish Kevin had more points.
Yeah, I agree. But it's not too bad losing to the champ. That's fine. You're
right. You're right.
That's, can't be too mad. Like, he's the guy you're all trying to win this tournament to face. And, that's fine. It's still a great match. And you're right. You see Kevin Knight's points, and he's like, well, his points aren't reflecting how awesome he's been this tournament. So, yeah.
He's loved by the fans. The fans love him. He's already kind of over. So, winning the tournament will get him more over. But, hopefully that happens in the future. I don't know, man.
So, we're back to A block. And can I mention a word that's going to make you roll your eyes again? It's the P word of
pussy.
No, it's predictable because Wato's on 10 points.
I thought you were going to talk about Dragon Dia again.
And Hiromu's but Hiromu's only on 8 points, and I'm like, oh,
that's a good match.
Do that. Yeah, it's a good match, but don't make me feel like Wato does have no chance of winning, and then he doesn't win. God damn it! Don't like. Yeah. Anyway, Wato's getting his ass kicked at the start. Hiromu's not fucking playing. He wants them points, god damn it. So, he's making it look good. Even a snap suplex on the floor, which is nice. By the way, Despy superplex, I think that's the first superplex I've seen all tournament. It's usually a heavyweight move. So I was appreciative of finally seeing one. It's been a while. Anyway, back to this match. There's a snap suplex on the floor. And in the ring, Hiromu's like, I'm going to make Wato humble. I'm like, what a fucking asshole.
I was mad about that.
Walker does some good commentary here by saying Wato won the best of the Super Juniors, but he failed to beat Hiromu, who was the champ at the time.
I was so mad about that. Man, I was so mad.
I'm still annoyed about that. Like, yeah, and he hasn't been junior champion yet either. But at least he's got 10 points. So, you win a best of the Super Juniors. Now they've pretty much got to book you strong for the best of the Super Juniors from now on, right? Because you're a previous winner.
And he will get the title eventually. If not here, of course. If not now, when? Though.
Yeah, true. No, we got to put more accolades on Hiromu. He doesn't have enough.
No. He's got so many accolades. The only point to Hiromu now is to put other guys over. And he better know that. Like, he knows that. Come on.
Yeah. Now's not the time, though. And that's fine. I know. It's just like I might have swapped the match. Yeah. Anyway. It's good stuff. Wato eventually gets a huge tilt-a-wall backbreaker, then a tope con hero. And there's some awesome back and forth here. It's mostly Hiromu just putting some extra stank on some of these moves. So he's not having it. He's not having Wato. Like, you couldn't beat me for the title after winning this tournament. Guess what? You're not going to beat me during the fucking tournament. Fuck you. No. So it's not like he's handling him easily. Like, there's some good back and forth, but there's some extra sauce on a lot of offense by Hiromu. He's going to be emphatic with his win in this match as well. Only one time bomb will do it. And ouch. Hiromu kicks off out of the major German suplex. I know there's a name for it now, but I can't remember it. High ankle German is a good enough name for me.
That's the name. Yeah.
Yep. So I want them to stop that, but I guess
Luke, I'm sorry to interrupt, but Wato won the match right there. Like, he did. He won the match. It was a 3 count. Red Shoes is like, oh fuck, that's not the finish. And it's like 2. Because he won right there. That was clearly 3. I was very upset by that. So
you've been reading my notes as well, because now I'm raging, and I only ever notice mistakes like this when Red Shoes is reffing. Not fucking Kenta Sato, not Sakamoto, who just stands around and lets people hit each other with shit. No. Not fucking Marty Asami, the fucking bump master general.
He's the best.
Yeah, no. It's fucking Red Shoes. So you could imagine how apoplectic I'm getting, annoyed that Wato just won that match. And then not long after that, time bomb, 1, 2, 3, Hiromu's at 10 points, because you're not going to eliminate Hiromu when there's still shows to happen. That's just not happening. And I understand.
Yeah, I get it.
But that moment, Red Shoes is the only ref in New Japan that I can think of off the top of my head that consistently, not consistent, but every once in a while just really just fucking takes me out of a match. Sakamoto, I'm just like, you're just getting chumped. And that's, every ref has moments like that. Everyone, all of them. So I'm not going to blame Sakamoto for
but the other 3 refs put you into the match. They don't take you out of it. They put you into it, right?
Yeah.
So, like, it's the opposite. Now, listen, I have a counter argument, and that is that, like, hey, do you like Yuji Nagata? Do you like Tenzon?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you don't like Makabe, but, like, you like some of those guys, right? They fuck up constantly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, constantly. I think it's that thing. I think that's what it is, with Red Shoes. But, like, those guys aren't in the main event usually. So, maybe
that's the other thing,
right?
Yeah.
So maybe he needs to start, like, being the curtain jerker like they did to Chumpy for no fucking reason.
Yeah, you tried doing a fucking early match.
Don't you want to go to bed?
Yeah.
Come on with Goto.
Fucking hell. So yeah, no, it's not a bad match, but it is what it has to be, because there's another night of block matches to go, and you're not eliminating Hiromu. Hiromu sells tickets. You want Hiromu to still be in the thing, so you want him to still have a chance. I get it, even though he's already won 4 of these, and you can safely eliminate him, so you can make me feel good about having someone fresh. But no, we're not doing that.
So A block final night is coming up, right? That's on the 27th. That's our next show. And so we have Master Wato on 10, Hiromu Takahashi on 10, and Connors on 10. So let's look at the card a little bit. So it gets complicated because it's like every match is Hiromu versus Robbie X. X is mathematically eliminated, and then they have the breakdown here of like what needs to happen for Hiromu to win, and the same thing for Fujita, and the same thing for this guy and that guy, and all that stuff. And it's interesting, but like at this point, Luke, who do you want to win New Japan or the Best of Super Juniors, New Japan Pro Wrestling?
Look, I think they're going. I think it's going to be one of the dudes who already has 10 points.
Okay,
maybe. If I was to look at those 6 gentlemen with 10 points, I would say the 2 people I'd want to see win the most are either Clark Connors or El Desperado.
Yeah.
Look, Wato, sure, but he's tag champ right now. So, and I don't, and look, I know I don't like Yo, but Yo and Wato have something else to do, and that is to defend the tag titles. I don't want the heavy title and the tag titles intermingling again. You got enough juniors.
Let's say they are. What about a storyline where like Master Huato earns his title shot the hard way by winning the tournament, and Yo won his by beating Desperado, and they have an argument about it, and they break up and they never speak again.
Oh,
fantasy dream book.
Yeah. All right.
They're not doing that.
I know you got to. You like. I feel like it's nigh on him. Like for anyone with 8 points right now, what needs to happen is this guy needs to lose for this guy to win, and this guy to lose, and this guy to win, this guy to lose. Blah, 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 blah. So that means none of them are winning. None of them, because that's not what they do. The more complicated the booking is for this guy to potentially get into the finals or whatever, the less likelihood I think they have of winning.
Gato's Razor.
Yeah.
That's called. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So whenever like one of the commentators is just like, well, if this person does this and this person does that, that means this person here will get to be up here. And I'm like, they never do that. They don't do that ever, and they never will. So I'm not even going to look at the cards properly for the next 2 nights, like to what the main events are or anything like that. I can see what the matches are on World, just on the thing. So you got Ninja Mac, Dragon Dyer, Vegeta, Connors, Wato, Kanemaru, Kushida, Akira, and Hiromu Robbie X.
Well, I thought you were going to look at it.
Yeah, but I don't know the order of the matches or anything. So, and then you got like Yo versus Ishimori. Oh, please, Ishimori, please. T10 Nick Wayne
to Yo. That would be good. So, like, did Robbie X beat Yo or beat Watto? I think he did, right? So, like, that match was really good. I can't remember who won. I think Watto won.
Robbie X.
I was just saying, like,
Watto.
Yeah, that sucks. Well, I was like hoping there was some kind of, tag thing there, and then go away.
No, both Yo and Wato. So Wato lost to Vegeta, and Yo lost to Robbie Eagles. Oh,
okay, so 3-way. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. So, there's things you can do. But yeah, anyone with 8 points, I think you've got Buckley's and none in chance of winning. So it's going to be one of the 10 guys. I think 2 of them are going to go to 12. And that's your final. That's as simple as that.
That's if you get 12 or 14 points, you're usually winning one of these round robin tournaments. That's usually the case. Last year, a couple guys got to 12, if I remember right, which meant a couple guys didn't get to like Dragon Dia got to 2. You know what I mean? So I have to say I like this better. This is Luke booking because everybody got some wins. You know what I mean? Everybody got some. Nobody got buried, except for Sakamoto and Red Shoes. But I kind of like this tournament because of that. At no point have I had bad feelings towards this tournament except when Teton was wrestling and it was good.
I liked Yo's booking in the tournament better last year because he wasn't in the tournament. So
that was excellent booking.
Yeah,
but he was hurt. So
look, I don't want anyone to be hurt and miss out on doing their thing, and it's just like I'm not a fan. That's it. That's all there is to it. Yeah, look, I guess so. Yeah, I don't know. Like, damned if you do, you don't with me. You know what it's like.
That's how it is, yeah.
You
can't win, and that's okay because you want everyone to win, which is ironic.
You've got a few wrestlers you could choose to have 10 points, and Yo's one of them. You've got a really good...
One of our top juniors? Yo, that's how they're looking at it. So.
I don't think he's one of the... See, I feel like Yo is the one they always keep trying with, and it's not working. He's like Fetch in Mean Girls. It's just not happening. Whereas Show... more. I love it. He's awesome.
I like Show
and when you can turn him face in an instant, and he's back to being this fucking strong, ripped, never fucking junior. And I don't care if I ever see that again because I just he just seems to be so creative in this role that he has now, and yet I don't see the creativity with Yo. I just see him stealing other people's shit.
Yeah, but Ziploc bags
and bad music.
But Watto. He's got the water rub. See, that's the problem. That is the like hitch in the giddy up of this whole opinion. Is that now he's getting the water rub? So I kind of dig him. I'm okay with you.
Well, if
You know what I
Doki hadn't have gotten injured, Despy might not be champion right now, and Wato might be champion with Despy, and we'd get that story again, not this bullshit with Yo.
Like, so if they were mixing the tag titles with the actual with the like singles title, you'd be cool with it if it was Doki and Desperado. That's what you're saying. But
goddamn right, I'm a hypocrite.
Also, this is just proof that the #1 heel in New Japan is those goddamn guardrails. You know what I mean? Those guardrails are fucking top heel. You know?
You can't put like a layer of fucking foam on the top of those motherfuckers. Like,
no, they don't make the cool noise if you do that.
That's true.
Noise is cool. Mal does it like this. I found out.
And Doki does it like this. Break.
Yeah.
I
heard it. I heard his arm broke. I couldn't watch it. Like, I legit could not watch that again. Like, I went back to see what happened, and then I heard the noise, and I moved on and didn't watch it ever again. And kind of like that whole match is like a blank space in my memory. I don't want to see it ever.
No. Agreed.
Well, Doki showed up at Takataichi Mania, if you don't know, and he's back, and he showed us his arm. And it's got a little scar on it, but it's fucking strong. It looks great.
Damn right it's strong. Yeah. Man, I miss him.
He's going to challenge whoever wins. You know, okay, so the winner of this gets the title shot at Dominion, right? So, like, whoever wins that, Doki's going to come sauntering out like a fucking badass with his shirt where you can see through it, you know? And he's going to be jacked, and he's going to be like, listen, I've been playing video games, and they sucked. They made me question my whole reality, and I'm here to challenge you, so-and-so, for the title. He's going to win.
That makes me want Despy to retain.
Yeah. Oof. That's the best story, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody else.
Sorry, everybody in the best of Super Juniors, but the best story is Despy still wins and then faces Doki. Like,
that's fantastic.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, well. All right. Well, that's pretty good. That's our fantasy dream book for that. And, hey, we got 3 more shows left, so we'll probably end up doing 2 more of these. And thanks to everyone who's
more after that too. We'll see.
Oh well,
we may end the podcast after Best of Super Juniors.
I mean, yeah,
but we'll see.
And just thanks to everyone. I don't do this that often, but it's a lot of shows in a short amount of time. And thanks to anyone who's stuck with and listened to them consistently and things.
Yes, you are awesome people. You're our people. And if you're out there and you're like, hey, I like Doctor Who, and I like that Mr. guy, and I like Luke, well, check out the Marin Chess Club podcast, MARAN, and leave them a review, because those guys are pretty cool, I hear.
Thank you. Well, oh, thanks. You know, every episode of that, I've pimped this show. I just forget to do the opposite, but thank you for doing that. Mr. Guy does the music for that as well, and it's fucking awesome. I've even gotten a comment saying, like, not about like how good the podcast was. It's like, who did your theme tune? That's awesome. I'm like, oh well, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, send all your theme tune requests to neveropenpod@gmail.com.
Yeah, do that. And in Gato's Even Stevens Booking we trust. Yay.